Okay, Assalamu alaikum, good afternoon everyone. I am Sabiha Kazi. I'll be taking you through Design Your Life to Succeed, a very interesting session, and I hope we all will learn something from this program and move forward in our life. As usual, this is just touching the tip of the iceberg. There are sessions based on each and every section of this program which runs into days, like 1 day, 2 day, 3 day sessions. So don't expect me to deliver all that right now. So it is just an introductory session. After this session is over, if you are really interested in attending a full program on the law of attraction, you are most welcome. You have to register yourself with your HR, and we will collect the nominations from the HR and schedule a full-fledged program for you. Okay? So just keep in mind, this is just an introductory session. We are just touching the tip of the iceberg. Okay. So without any much delay, let us start because time is short. As usual, if you have any questions, put it up in the chat. After the session, I will look into it and I'll try my level best to provide answers. We'll prepare FAQs or a docket of Q&As and send it across to all of you. We will even share this presentation with everybody on Teams. Okay? So don't bother to ask questions in between because time is less. It is not as if we don't want to answer, but we don't have time. That's the reason. Okay? And this is the last session for ALF 2021. So it will be with a very heavy heart that we will be closing our ALF and we will be departing, and we are there for you throughout the year. But again, to come and celebrate learning, we'll have to wait for 15 January 2022, inshallah. Okay? And you will receive a video from us for ALF closing, and that's how virtually we will be closing ALF. We are closing it a week earlier because of Ramadan, because when Ramadan starts, training doesn't work, so there's no point in going ahead with it. Okay? So moving forward, today's session is based on the law of attraction. Those who have read a book or they are aware of it, it's okay. Those who are not aware of this concept, we will quickly look into this concept. The law of attraction is based on the belief that positive or negative thoughts bring or attracts positive or negative experiences into a person's life. Okay? Whatever thoughts we harbor with us, the same type of thoughts you're going to attract from all around you. We all believe that we are not alone in this universe. Okay? There's a lot of matter, a lot of energy around us. And this energy sends out vibrations. There are vibrations all around us. And each and every person carries an aura with himself or herself. For example, if you see a sad person sitting in a room and you walk from outside, enter the room, you are in a very good mood, you're jovial, you're happy, you are just clinging your keys and you're coming into the room and, hey, how are you, buddy? And when you see, oh, what happened to you? Why are you so sad? And suddenly your mood changes. You also sit down with that person and you also start looking and becoming sad. Because the energy, the negative energy of that person, the vibrations, the negative vibrations has affected you as well. So we have to first understand that how the universe works. There's a lot of energy around us, and wherever there is matter, there is energy, and wherever there is energy, there are vibrations. Okay? So it is based on the ideas that people and their thoughts are made up of energy, are made from energy, and that a process of attracting the like energy. If you have negative energy, you'll attract all negative energy. If you have positive energy, you'll attract all positive energy. It depends upon which energy is more powerful. And if you attract positive energy, and if your positive energy is giving out very powerful vibes and vibrations, you will attract all positive energy to yourself. The law of attraction is all about knowing your best potential, of discovering yourself, and to make full use of your own inbuilt abilities and capabilities. We have, but we are first of all not aware of it. Forget about learning how to put it to use. We are not even aware of it, that what we have, which will help you to convert your dreams into reality. Okay? We will be sharing this presentation with everyone, so please don't copy the slides. It is as simple as that. See, lot of thinkers have said that what you think you become. Always think good. Always have good thoughts. What you feel, you attract. Your feelings are dependent on the way you think. Your feelings are dependent on your thoughts. And what you imagine, you create. And whatever you imagine, you create. So we are going to look at it, how it works. In order to understand the capabilities or how the law of attraction works, we have to first understand what inherent inbuilt capabilities we have. We have to find out what is the power of our mind. So without wasting much time, I'll be sticking to the topic, okay, to the subject, so that we do not digress and waste time. The power of the two minds, we have two minds. One is a conscious mind and the another one is the subconscious mind. From my previous session, I have been building into it. So we are prepared for today's session, okay. So it is similar to like an iceberg. The conscious mind is very small. It is this much which is visible. But the unconscious or subconscious mind is huge. Your unconscious mind is a part of your subconscious mind, and it is huge, okay. The great majority is hidden below the surface, which is not visible. It is same like a computer. Your conscious mind is like the screen or monitor of your computer, which is visible to everybody, and whatever is projected onto that screen, everybody can see it. But we don't know what goes behind it. Now today you are seeing the live relay of this program, but you don't know what is going behind the screen. How much of efforts are going behind the screen, and what all softwares are there. So similarly, in your subconscious mind, there is a hard disk which contains all your memory since you were born, and all the thoughts and ideas, experiences. Everything is embedded into your hard disk, which is called your subconscious mind. The hard disk, which is your subconscious mind, also contains all the softwares, that is your skills and competencies in order to excel in life. Everything is stored over there. So if you understand this, it will be much easier to move forward. That your mind is divided into two parts, conscious and subconscious. There's a third part also, which is known as the unconscious mind, but which is included in the subconscious. It is part of the subconscious level. Now, your subconscious mind is only 10%. It analyzes, it thinks and plans. It has short-term memory. Whereas your subconscious mind is 90%. So conscious mind is 10% and subconscious is 90%. It deals with emotions, feelings. It deals with long-term memory, has all your habits, your skills, your competencies, your addictions, your ideas, your creativity, your imagination, your values, all your involuntary bodily functions which are embedded here in your subconscious level. Okay? If you look at it from here, your conscious mind deals with logic. It is more logical, analytical. It either accepts or rejects. It has the power to accept or reject. Whereas your subconscious level only deals with images and emotions. It doesn't have the power to reject anything. When people use images to trap into your emotions, they're bypassing your logical mind. And this is called mind control. Now just see what is projected on television screens every day. What type of ads are thrown at you? What do you see on the billboards? Why they are using big images? Why they are sending out subtle messages in the marketing era, in the area of marketing? They are playing with your mind. Fair and lovely. The way they are projecting it with the images, you know, everybody thinks that when they use the fair and lovely cream, this cream, they'll become more fair. You have to learn and understand that where people are trying to brainwash you, where people are trying to control your mind. They can only control your mind when they bypass your conscious mind. When they subdue your logic, your power to reason and logic. And that's where they tap into your emotions and they control your subconscious levels and make you do what they want. Getting it? So you have to understand and guard yourself. That is the reason. Be very careful to see what kind of cartoons your children are watching, what kind of news they are seeing, because that's what will be embedded into the subconscious level, and that's what they will think and believe. That's how the beliefs will be manifested and formed. So be very careful how it is working. If you look at the entire model of our mind, it is conscious mind, subconscious mind, and then you have the unconscious, which is also known as the superconscious. We'll first talk about the superconscious and leave it aside because we are not digging deep into it. It is more to do with your spirituality and intuition. It actually takes care of your immune system. It has delta brain waves and controls the automatic functions of your body, like breathing, like heartbeat, your digestion, and the functioning of your internal organs. Why we say it is more spiritual and intuitive? Because God-given qualities like mercy and justice, or the unconditional love of a mother, resides here. You know, it is not for human beings to forgive someone or to be merciful and show justice. It takes some efforts to do that. So it comes from your superconscious mind, or even known as the unconscious mind, whatever you may call it. That is the height of self-actualization. So we will not dig deep into it. Okay? We will look at the conscious and the subconscious in detail. So your conscious mind can only process 5 to 7 bits of information at a time. It cannot process a lot of information at a time because it is very small. Okay? It is rational and reasoning. It reasons. It is rational and does reasonable thinking. It is highly intellectual. It has limited space. It has beta brain waves. Okay, let me move here. Yes, it has beta brain waves, and it is intellectual. It analyzes incoming data. What it does? It analyzes incoming data. Whatever data is sent to the conscious mind, it analyzes. It has the right and ability to accept or reject that data or information. That happens at the conscious level. Okay? It is logical. It is involved into analytical and logical thinking. It has the willpower. Where is the willpower? Where is our willpower residing? Our willpower resides in a conscious level, in a conscious mind. And from here, we have the free will to choose what should go in and what should not go in. Your filters, this is your filter. That what kind of thoughts or information or data you should allow to get into your subconscious mind. Once it gets in here, you cannot bring it out. It manifests over there. So the willpower for a human being or individual to choose what is right, what is wrong, what shall I do, what shall I not do, what information should I let in, what information should I not let in, is there in your conscious mind. Okay? If you look here, willpower resides here. It is easily overridden when emotions are high. Your willpower is affected by your emotions. And where are your emotions? Your feelings and emotions are here. Your feelings and your emotions are here at the subconscious level. The type of thoughts which you are taking in, the types of information and data which you are feeding into your subconscious mind, it will give rise to certain feelings and emotions. If these feelings and emotions are high, they will influence your willpower, okay, to override it. If the feelings are high, the emotions are high, if your anger is very high, your willpower is to control yourself. But if your anger is very high, it is going through the roof, it will override your willpower. Similarly, all your habits and attitudes are here in your subconscious level. Whatever we do, whatever ideas we have, whatever skills and competencies we have, after practicing it, it is embedded or impressed into our subconscious levels. Now, when we are talking about willpower, we try to control most of our behaviors, beliefs, and emotions with willpower. But for that, we have to realize, we have to be aware, yes, I need to use my willpower to control my emotions. If you don't know this, then we let ourselves as it is. We leave ourselves as it is. And what happens then is, when we are not aware of what function each level of our mind is doing, what control we have over our mind, we give this control to somebody else. Maybe it is media, maybe it is marketing techniques, maybe we leave it to the people around us who are much more smarter than us, so somebody else starts controlling your mind. If there is no somebody else, it is your subconscious will start controlling your conscious. That's when all the problems start. Everything goes haywire. Okay? So your habits and attitudes, because whatever you are doing repetitively, your habits and attitudes are at your subconscious level. You are imaginative because your subconscious mind cannot differentiate between reality and fiction. Only your conscious mind can differentiate between reality and fiction. Your subconscious mind cannot differentiate between that. And it doesn't understand any language. It doesn't have a language of its own. It understands pictures and images. So if you use images to influence your subconscious mind, it will listen. It will agree with you. And that is the reason it is said, be imaginative. There are no limits to your subconscious level. Actually, there are no limits to it. It is vast, it is huge, like a universe. It is a huge, huge memory bank, in fact. It has unlimited space. This part of your mind is programmed. Where the programming takes place? The programming takes place in your subconscious level. This part of your mind is programmed. And you have alpha and theta brain waves over here. We are not getting into detail about alpha and theta waves. We are just going to try to understand the whole concept of the law of attraction. Okay. The function of your subconscious mind is to store and retrieve data. Its job is to ensure that you respond exactly the way you are programmed. It will ensure that you respond exactly the way you are programmed. All your comfort zones are here in your subconscious mind. And the moment you try to step out of your comfort zone, it pulls you back. Because that's its job. It stops you from being creative and innovative. It will not let you do something differently. Have you understood this? It will not allow you to do something differently. If you really want to step out of your comfort zone and do things differently, you have to then consciously do it using your willpower. You have the free will to choose whether you want to stay stuck and be complacent in the same rut, in the same comfort zone, or you want to step out of it. Your willpower, your free will to choose is there. You have to decide. Once you decide, you can make it work for you. Okay? Moving forward, let us see. Look at this model here first, this image, the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. The conscious mind has thoughts. It gets its thoughts through its the feeling of hear, see, smell, touch and taste. Through here it forms its thoughts. And based on these thoughts, the subconscious mind will develop feelings. Okay? So the conscious mind commands and the subconscious mind obeys. Remember this. The conscious mind is the master and the subconscious mind is the slave. This is the right way of using your mind. But what happens is sometimes it works the other way around. Your subconscious mind starts dictating you based on feelings. It cannot differentiate between right and wrong. It cannot differentiate between reality and fiction. So that is where we get into trouble and problems. So remember that as a result of the thoughts, see what you input into your system, the same kind of output you will get. We all agree to that? Okay? Similarly, if your input is correct, your feelings will be correct. Your programming here will be correct. If your input into this hard disk is wrong, everything will be wrong. So it's up to you what you want to do. And as a result of these feelings, a person behaves and acts in a certain way. Okay, these are the behaviors and actions which are visible. Here is where the character, the attitude of a person is developed based on the feelings. The feelings come from what input you have given to the subconscious mind in the form of thoughts. So the conscious mind is the thinking mind. It can accept and reject and originate ideas, contains intellectual faculties like logic, reasoning, analytical thinking, and willpower. When information is impressed, how it is impressed? Just to make a note of these two words. By repetition and emotion, it is passed to the subconscious mind where it is engraved. Okay? Where it is embedded, engraved, and it remains there for lifetime. Now, if you look at the emotional mind, you have to see like this. Okay? If you look at the emotional mind on that side, what it says is, works with feeling, it is emotional. Your subconscious mind is an emotional mind. It works with feelings, must accept all information impressed upon it, whether right or wrong, through repetition and emotion. If you learn something, a skill in the wrong way, you will practice it the same way. Okay, you have to unlearn to learn it the right way. And when we unlearn, it is not deleted from a hard disk, but it is overwritten. And still it is there. The best example is smoking. When a person is a habitual smoker, the entire attitude or the habit of smoking is embedded into your subconscious hard disk. Now, if you want to give up smoking, first you need to have a will, the willpower to give up smoking. You cannot give up smoking without the will to do so. So if you gather the will, prepare yourself that I'm going to give up smoking, and you overwrite it. You need something else. That's why you have seen people who give up smoking, they go on to something else. They're chewing onto something else, or chewing gum, or they put something else in their mouth. They have to have something else to overwrite it. But the habit of smoking is still there. They have to keep away from their smoking buddies. The moment they go near to their smoking buddies, that habit resurfaces again. So that's how they start smoking again. They give up smoking for 3 months. After 3 months, they start again because of their smoking buddies. So you have to keep away from those people who are smoking in order to give up your habit of smoking. Unless and until your paradigm or your habit of smoking is fully engraved in a very strong way, stronger than the first habit of smoking, then only you will be able to give up for lifetime with a very strong willpower. You need to exercise your willpower. Okay? So your conscious mind is objective, your subconscious mind is subjective, your conscious mind is dealing with thoughts, and whatever thoughts it is sending into your subconscious level, that's where the feelings are developed, and these feelings are giving rise to your behavior and actions. These feelings will form your attitude, your character, your nature, as a result of which you are going to take certain actions and your behaviors will manifest. So your body will be the doing part of your personality. Vibration of the body is decided by the thoughts held in the subconscious level in the forms of feelings. Controls the action and behavior part of your personality. See, if the element of anger is very high, that feeling of anger is very high in your subconscious level, that's how you will behave. It will be controlling your actions as well. Okay? Understanding this, let's move forward to some interesting facts about the subconscious mind. It records everything. Even when you talk to yourself, that is recorded. Even when you are thinking, what are your thoughts? We're thinking alone. All that is also recorded. It records everything. It is always alert and awake. We say that when we go to sleep, our mind will rest and sleeping. No, your mind is working more when you are sleeping, because it has to process all the information, data, and thoughts which has been thrown at your mind during the day. So at night it processes and it does the archiving. A very interesting fact. It does the archiving. So those people who do not sleep properly or do not take a break to rest their mind means for the mind to work, do their background work, they will have memory loss problems. Because the mind, if it doesn't get time to do the archiving properly, it will start throwing the data and information here and there. And when it comes to retrieving the data, you will not find it in the right place. So that is the reason it is very important, not during the night, even during lunch break, take a 15-minute break and snooze. If you don't sleep, but at least close your eyes and do nothing. Because your mind needs to process all the information and data which has been thrown at it from morning, since you woke up till afternoon. Let it do the archiving in the proper way. And then the rest of it, throughout the day, whatever accumulated, can be taken care of at night when you sleep. Your subconscious mind controls 95% of your life. Whatever you're doing, your behavior, your entire behavior is controlled by it. What you're attracting, if you're sending out positive vibes, you'll attract everything positive around you. If you send out negative vibes, you'll attract everything negative around you. And you'll be confused, why everything is going wrong with me? Why my life is like this? Why my life is not changing? Because you are not changing, because you are not making changes at your subconscious level. Your subconscious level is built on habits, repetition, habits. It speaks to you in your dreams. It has no verbal language. It only understands images and pictures. It takes everything literally, whatever comes to it. It cannot differentiate between right and wrong, and good and bad, or real data or fake data, fiction or reality. It can do trillion things at once. It has the capability to do trillions of things at once, but your conscious mind doesn't have that capability. It is not logical, it is a feeling mind, it is subjective. It is million times more powerful than the conscious mind. Okay? These are the interesting proven facts about our subconscious level. Now the question arises, how can we use that to our advantage? Come on, we have been given this super computer, but today we trust and depend upon man-made computers and artificial intelligence more than the original intelligence and the original computers, the supreme computer which we have with us. We fail to use it because we have failed to understand it. We are not aware of it. Why we have failed to understand it? Because we are not aware of it. Okay? Now we will learn how to reprogram your mind to design and achieve success. Now, after understanding the mind, how it works, how it processes, we will learn how we can redesign it to achieve to achieve success to our benefit. How we can use it to our benefit. It is my computer. Nobody is going to say anything how I use it. I don't need to take permission from anyone. I don't need a license for it. It's my computer, my mind. So I will just give you a small feeler of how to reprogram your mind. Basically, these are 2-3 day sessions, full sessions with tools and techniques where we will teach you at each level how to reprogram your mind. Okay? So let's look into it. Visualize the success that you want. You know, do you have to pay any tax for imagining things, to visualize things? You don't have to pay tax. If I want to sit here and go to Hawaii, oh wow, to Bali, I can. I don't need a visa. I don't need an NOC. I don't need money. I can just visualize and go wherever I want. That is the power of your subconscious level, your mind. You can do anything with it. So have you visualized what you want? The best way to visualize is sit down with a blank piece of paper and pencil. Close your eyes and think in a quiet place. How do you see yourself 10 years down the line or 5 years down the line? How do you see yourself? Don't have any limitations, because your subconscious mind is unlimited. Same as the universe. The universe is also unlimited space. Same way, you have unlimited capabilities. Believe in that. Then sketch, draw a sketch. You don't need to be a good artist. Just draw a sketch of yourself. How do you see yourself 5 years or 10 years down the line? In that sketch, don't use any words, don't use any numbers, because your subconscious mind thinks in terms of images and pictures, not in terms of words and language. So don't use any words, any numbers, any language. Just sketch it out. Because whatever is there at your subconscious level will come out. Your subconscious mind knows what you want to become. But you have to tap into it and find out what you need to become. It knows. Everything is there. Bring it out. So you visualize. You say, I want a house. Just don't say, I want a big house. Ask for something which is huge and big. Your creator has unlimited resources to provide for you. There are no limits with him. You are assigning the limits. We are the ones who are saying, oh, how can I ask for such a big house? I don't think so I can. Just a 2-bedroom will be enough. I can't even dream of a palace or mansion. Why? Why are you doubting your creator's capability? He has no problem in giving you whatever you want. You are stopping yourself from asking. So visualize the success that you want, what you're looking at. Teach your children also to visualize what they want to become and draw a sketch of it. One of the most effective ways to reprogram your subconscious mind is by visualizing exactly what you desire. Visualize exactly what you desire. Be very specific. Think big. Imagine big. Don't limit yourself. Don't think that, no, this will be too much to ask. Your Creator has not put any limits. He can give you as much as you want, more than what you have asked. So ask. Open your heart and ask. And when you know where you are going, your subconscious mind will work with you to get you there. It will work with you to get you there. But first, let it know what you want. Visualization is the process of creating pictures in your mind of yourself, enjoying what you want. See, feelings are very important for your subconscious mind. So whenever you're visualizing, bring in the right feelings along with it. Wow, I have a huge villa with, say, 7-8 rooms, with a huge garden, a walkway, and so on. Just visualize and feel happy. Bring in those feelings of happiness along with it. When you bring in those feelings of happiness, your subconscious mind records those feelings and will react and behave accordingly. Then when it comes to actions, your actions will be taking you towards achieving your vision, your dreams, your goals. Remember that. When you visualize, you generate powerful thoughts and feelings of having it now. Don't say later on, I want it now. When you're experiencing your visualization, your success, you are experiencing the emotions also as if it has happened now. Okay? Those feelings, if you bring in, your thoughts and feelings will work together to bring out those behaviors and actions from you, and will emit positive vibes in the form of vibrations and energy, positive energy. If your vibrations and energy are more powerful than the negative energy which is going around you, you will attract all the positivity for you. Then your Creator will make the whole universe work for you. See, this world is made for man, for human beings. Don't go against it. It is there to support you. It is there to realize your dreams. It is there to give you what you want. It is not working against you. We are working against it because we have thought it that way. Moving forward, okay? Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. That's what Albert Einstein said. These people like Albert Einstein, or if you look at Thomas Edison, or if you think about Socrates or whatnot, these philosophers, they had understood this law, the law of attraction, and they used it to their benefit. They actually utilized it to manifest their successes and their well-being and their life. So imagination is everything. See, everything is created thrice. One, it is here. It is created here. If it is not created here, it will not be created anywhere. So the first step of creation, the first creation happens here in your subconscious level in the form of an imagination, a dream, or an idea. So the first creation happens here. If this creation doesn't happen, the creation number 2 and 3 will not take place. I'll come to it when 2 and 3 happens. So it is very important. Imagine, dream. See dreams with your open eyes. It's worth it. Don't stop dreaming. Don't stop imaginating. Don't stop coming up with unruly ideas, stupid ideas. Think of it. Because if it is imagined over here, it will come into reality. Okay? When I was a teenager, I used to read a lot of comics from Mandrake and Phantom. Phantom was there and Mandrake. And in those comics, I used to see Mandrake flying in the air. How he used to fly? He had a belt, a flying belt. He used to switch it on and he could fly from rooftop to down and from one roof to another roof. That was an imagination which has come into reality today. So if you don't imagine, it will not happen. So the first creation happens here in your mind. Now we will, as we go through, I will let you know when does the second and third creation takes place. Here what you need to do is when you're visualizing, when you're thinking about how I'm going to succeed in life, don't focus on how. Just focus on what. Decide what you want. House will follow. If you think about house first, what is going to happen is, oh, how am I going to get approval? Oh, where I'm going to, how will I get this money from? Oh, how will I achieve this? This is too tough. Oh, how will I make this happen? I don't have the resources. House will stop you there and there itself. It's all about negativity. All the negative thoughts will pour in and it will stop you from moving forward. If you really want to succeed in life, decide what. Focus on what you want. House will follow. Don't think of the house. One day we sat down together and we decided what we want. We want to upgrade ourselves into a virtual learning academy. How are we going to do it? It will come later. Let us focus on what. We kept on talking about the what we want. Want a virtual learning academy. Digital, yes. Relaying, yes. Video-based, yes. And then we came to the house. We didn't even come to the house. The house came by itself. The ads of Logitech start popping up in front of us. Isn't it, CK? We get Logitech ads coming up. Whenever we were opening Facebook and all, we were getting certain ads coming up that how you can transform your conference rooms into something digital, something new. All these technologies start popping up. And it took us 2-3 months, means it took us nearly 6 months to come up to the reality with completion. But during these 6 months, things happened on its own. We didn't go after the how. We just looked at what. Every day we spoke about the what. What we want, what we want, what we want. This is what we want. This is what we want to do. Keep on repeating it and the house will come automatically. How we got the approval? We don't know. It was just approved. The budget. I'm talking about budget. If you fill a capex form and send to Albatha, how much time it takes, everybody knows. It took us only 3 days. And we ourselves were surprised. Because we focused on the what, we didn't focus on the hows. And we ensured that our feelings are the right feelings. The thoughts which we are giving to the what which we are giving to our subconscious level is the right what. Okay? So decide what, whether it is your personal life or professional life, whatever it is, decide on what, leave the house aside. Don't even think of the house. Somebody will come and tell you what kind of a stupid person you are. You don't have the resources, you don't have the time, you don't have the people, and you are thinking of this project, how it is going to happen. Be cool and say, I'm only worried about my what, house will fall into place, it will come. It will come automatically. You try that and see. When you're defining your vision, be very specific and clear. The subconscious mind does not respond to generic or vague visions. Like saying, I want to be happy. Come on, be a little bit descriptive. I want to earn more money. Put a number. Be specific. Say, I want to earn 50,000 dirhams per month. People will laugh at you. Let them laugh. God doesn't have any limits. He can give you whatever you want. Don't doubt His capabilities. Okay? So say you want to earn 50,000 dirhams per month and believe in it that you will get it. Inshallah, you will get it. So be very specific and clear and achieve focus. Be focused. Do not keep on changing your vision every now and then. Be focused and be very firm. When you're focused, then only things happen. If you're not focused, things will not happen. Look at Walt Disney. He said, if you can dream it, you can do it. If you don't dream it, nothing will happen. Because that's the first stage of creation. Okay? So if you dream it, you can do it. Remember that. And the law of attraction says that for your dreams, ask for it. From whom you are going to ask? From your Creator, who has created you. Ask for it. Have you asked? Have you asked the right way? Have you asked the right thing? Once you have asked, then believe in it, that it will be given to you. Don't ask half-heartedly. I don't know whether I'll get it or not. I don't know. I don't think so. I'm not in those type of people that they get everything in life. If you're asking this way, you're not going to get it. Ask and believe in it that you are going to get it and achieve it. Accept it and achieve it. You have to accept it and then achieve it. So ask for it. Believe in it that you are going to get it. Your Creator will give you. He is your provider. He has said, I will give you. And then accept and achieve it. It is so easy to materialize your dreams, provided you know how to do it. It is in your hands. That's why it said, destiny is written. There's no second thought about it. But it is 10%. 90% is in your hands. How you make or break your destiny. My destiny is written, when I'm going to be born, where I'm going to be born, who are going to be my parents, how long I'm going to live, how I'm going to look, what is going to be the color of my eyes, and so on, so on, so on. Certain part of your destiny is written, confirmed. That is 10%. But 90% of your destiny is in your hands. What you want to be, you will be. The type of thoughts you harbor, the type of feelings you harbor, the same will manifest itself and give you the returns. Okay? So ask for it, believe in it, achieve it. Before blaming anyone, do you know what you want? We ourselves don't know what we want. So first we need to decide what we want. Another thing is to write down your goals. Why writing down of goals is very important? Because this is the second creation. The first creation is in your mind, that is imagination, in the form of imagination, in the form of a dream, in the form of an idea. The second creation is when you create a blueprint. Either you draw an image or a map, or you write down your goals, or you prepare a flow chart, a process map, whatever it is. That is your blueprint. So that is the second creation, in the form of your blueprint. So it is very important to write down your goals, because we have to first break our vision into smaller goals. If I say I want to lose weight, say, let's say 20 pounds, and I join a gym and I start working hard from day one, you know what is going to happen? I will lose interest very soon, because it is too tasking on me. I'm not enjoying it. Unless and until you enjoy it, you will not get the right feelings to trigger the right emotions. In turn, the emotions will trigger the right vibrations to attract the right energy. So you have to enjoy what you are doing to generate the right positive feelings and emotions. So the best way is start small, because consistency is very important. Doing it one time is not important. Maintaining consistency is important. If I pray once in my lifetime, that is not important. What is more important is that I continue praying every day. Consistency, managing sustainability, that is more important. Repetition. So I can only do that if I'm enjoying what I'm doing. Otherwise, in the first go itself, if I see the vision as a big thing, it is going to scare me. And when it scares me, I will stop pursuing it. So break it down into smaller goals and start doing small things which will make you feel good, which will give you the good feeling. Then you will move forward. By writing down your goals, your subconscious mind begins to work towards it, because you're committing yourself to it. You have committed yourself to it. People don't write. People usually don't like to write down their goals, their objectives and KPIs. Why? Because it is not committing to anybody else. You're committing to yourself. So you try to run away from there. It is important to know that this part of your mind does not judge. It is very important to know that this part of your mind does not judge, as we had discussed earlier. It will take whatever you have given it. It cannot differentiate between real and fiction. You have the freedom to visualize dreams as lofty as you can, and you will be surprised how your subconscious mind will work towards it. Writing down your goals helps you to intellectually engage and emotionally commit to achieve goals. See, when you are intellectually engaging, you are engaging your conscious mind. When you are emotionally committing, what you are doing? You are engaging your subconscious mind. So, writing down your goals is very important, because you are triggering your conscious level as well as your subconscious level to work for you. Engage in affirmations. Engaging in affirmations means affirmations are something self-talk. These are positive self-talks to ourselves. Okay? Whenever we have affirmations in life, there is when you come for 2-3 days session on law of attraction, we actually take you through how to write your affirmations, how to decide on it. That's another full process with certain tools and techniques. Okay? Repeating positive affirmations helps to reprogram the unconscious mind for success. Similarly, if I say every day, I'll give you one negative affirmation. I'm a failure. I'm a failure. I'm a good for nothing. I'm just living life for the sake of living. No, I can't achieve anything. It's useless. Or everything is hopeless. Believe me, if I keep on repeating this, my subconscious mind will develop those kinds of feelings. Those kind of feelings will give rise to negative emotions. Negative emotions will give rise to negative vibrations, energy and vibrations, which will attract more negative energy and vibrations for me. When you're just driving your car, just say to yourself, I will bang my car, I'll bang my car, I'll bang my car. Say 10 times. The 11th time you will bang your car, because you are giving instructions to your subconscious level to bang your car. Similarly, you cannot say, I will not bang my car. Your subconscious mind does not pick up the word not. It doesn't know not. What is not? It will only say, bang my car. That is the reason when we tell our children, don't touch that vase. And you say, I have told this child 100 times, this boy 100 times not to touch the vase, but still he goes and touches the vase. Because his subconscious mind doesn't pick up the word don't. It picks up the word touch the vase. So you have to rephrase your statement. Keep away from the vase. Don't use the words no and don't. You observe it with your children. The more you use the sentences with no's and don'ts in there, they will do the same thing again and again. And you will be thinking, my God, my child doesn't listen to me. The problem is not with the child. The problem is with you, what kind of instructions you have given to the child. Okay? So be very careful when you are passing on instructions, not only to your child, even to your team members, your subordinates, family members, and yourself. First, start with yourself. You should be able to give the right instructions to your brain, your subconscious mind. First, learn from there. Let us start doing that with ourselves first. Now, daily affirmations are simple, positive statements declaring that your specific goal statements. You keep on repeating your goal statements. These affirmations have a profound effect on your subconscious mind. It has a very big impact on your subconscious mind if you are repeating it daily, consciously. Okay? First we are doing it consciously. As I said, that it helps to replace your can'ts and can'ts and your fears and doubts with confidence and certainty. That will come to it. Okay? It will help you to eliminate negative feelings and your limited beliefs which you have found for yourselves. Your limited beliefs you have formed for yourself. I can never do that. Okay, I can never be a manager in life, you know. I don't have those capabilities. You have already decided not to be. Okay. I'll give you some examples of positive affirmations. Include emotions in there. I'm happily driving my new red Porsche convertible down Sheikh Zayed Road in Dubai. I'm imagining it. When I'm saying it, I'm saying it with all the emotions, and I'm saying it as if it has already happened. I'm so happy and grateful that now I'm earning 25,000 dirhams a month. These are the positive affirmations. I'm giving you some of the examples, you can form any. I'm so happy and grateful that I'm now celebrating my achievement of losing 120 pounds of weight. You need to bring out that conviction, that belief, that feeling, those emotions along with it as if it has already happened. In order to bring out those feelings and emotions, you have to believe it has already happened. Then only those feelings and emotions will come out. Like I can say, I am healthy, wealthy, wise, happy, satisfied, contented. I am confident, respected, successful. Pick on any good affirmation and say it over and over again every day. This is your self-talk. This should be your self-talk with emotions, with conviction, with belief. And believe me, if you are doing it the right way, it will happen. It will manifest for itself. Your creator will put the entire universe to work for you instead of working against you. It only works against it because when we are asking for negativity, we get negativity. If you ask for failure, we get failure. But if you ask for success, just imagine what you'll get. And dream big. We have been told since our childhood, dream big. There's no harm in dreaming. Dream big. Imagine things as much as you can imagine. Go beyond your limited beliefs. Break all those limited beliefs and think beyond it. Now, repetition is very important if you want to reprogram your subconscious level. It is very important. That is the reason when you're sitting and watching a serial drama on TV, what happens? The same ads keep on coming again and again and again. Why the same ads are repeated? Because they want to program your mind. So you go up, and whenever you're visiting a supermarket or a hypermarket, you pick up that product. It happens subconsciously. You pick up those products and bring home. So repetition forms connections. If you are not trying anything new, only the old connections will last, and they last, and new connections will not be formed. Whenever you want to reprogram your mind, repeat it again and again and again. Let me give you an example over here of driving. When we achieve our new driving license, when we get our new driving license, how do we drive? We are driving like we are very alert, okay? And your mind will instruct you, okay, you have to change lane, give indicator. Give indicator, yes. And what did the instructor said? Do a shoulder check. I have done shoulder check, yes. Now, oh, there is a traffic light. I have to press the brakes. So, okay, I'll stop here. I'll press the brakes, I'll stop here. That's how we drive. That is what we are doing. We are driving consciously. Until practice makes us perfect. When we keep on driving every day, and especially from home to work, same route, same time, what happens is, the entire process or the skill of driving a car is engraved through repetition into our subconscious mind by forming a new connection. And the more you practice that skill, that connection becomes stronger and stronger. Now today, after 20 years of driving, or maybe even if after 5 years of driving, when I start from home to come to work in the morning, the moment I sit in my car, I get a call on my Bluetooth. Okay, I get a call. And I get engaged in that conversation on the call. I've just started my car. Okay? After some time, I suddenly realized I've reached office. Oh, I tell the caller, oh, I've reached office. We'll talk later. Then I suddenly wonder, how did I reach office? Did I stop at the traffic lights? I hope I didn't make any mistakes. Was I driving at the right speed? How did I change the lanes? How did I reach here? You yourself will be confused, you'll be surprised. You were not driving your car consciously, your conscious mind didn't do anything. Your subconscious mind drove the car for you. It changed the lanes at the right time, it applied the brakes when it found some vehicle in front of it, it stopped at the traffic lights, it used the same route which you are using every day to come from A to B. And your subconscious mind took over everything. It drove the car for you. Isn't it surprising? Same way, it is an autopilot. You put your subconscious level on autopilot for whatever you want. So do it consciously first, then it turns into autopilot. So do things consciously, what you want, decide, and then put it on autopilot through repetitions. And through repetitions, how you can do it? By affirmations. If you keep on repeating the same affirmations, morning, evening, night, especially when you wake up in the morning and before you go to sleep, repeat your affirmations with conviction, with the right feelings and emotions, inshallah it will happen. Believe me, it will happen. So connections are very important. To form the connections, you have to practice the skill or practice something again and again, repeat it again and again. Same way happens when we are praying. If you repeat it again and again and again and again, you see the results. But if you're not repeating again and again, you're praying once in a while and leaving it, you don't see the profound impact of it. Okay? So this is it. If you want to override some habit, you have to create a new habit, develop a new habit via repetition, more stronger than the old habit. You have to work harder in repeating it, that skill, which will embed over it. Okay? Moving forward, engage in positive self-talk. How do you engage in positive self-talk is, we spend more time in talking to ourselves than any other person daily. Remember this, we spend more time in talking to ourselves. Just don't talk to yourself whatever you want. Talk to yourself very carefully. Okay? Pay attention to the words you are using when you are talking to yourself. The things which we tell ourselves determine our mood, decisions, and attitude and behaviors. What you tell your mind will decide your mood, your decisions, and your attitude and behaviors. Okay? We are highly likely to believe the things which we tell ourselves, because that's what your subconscious level will believe over a period of time. And basically, by talking to yourself, you are taking control of your life according to what you want. So if you are conscious of what you are talking, if you are on guard of what is going into your subconscious mind, you can drive your life as you want. Believe me, after a few repetitions, your subconscious mind will go on autopilot. So be careful of it. Remember that. Okay? The subconscious mind can believe this self-talk and begin to manifest the things which you tell it. Whatever you tell it, it will believe in it. To repeat the things which you desire in your life every single day, you are guaranteed to start creating a new positive reality for yourself. Believe in this. You can create your positive reality. You can achieve all your dreams and your visions, your imaginations, if you start working with positive self-talk and positive affirmations. The power of positive thoughts is huge. On an average, we get 66,000 thoughts in a day, and 80% are repetitive. There are 20% new thoughts which come to us every day, but we don't pay attention to it. Okay? Positive thoughts are 1,000 times more powerful than negative thoughts. So the thoughts are like magnets which will attract the thoughts at the same frequency. At the same vibration, it will attract the same thoughts for you. Okay? These thoughts, whatever you are emitting, as the vibrations are spread out into the universe, and it will go and get or attract the same level of thoughts for you, that same level or same frequency of vibrations back to you. All things at the same frequency and levels. Like attracts like. That's what is the philosophy. Everything you send out returns back to you. Your current thoughts are creating your future life. Remember that. So be careful of what you are thinking. Have you ever thought of what you are thinking? Start thinking about it now. What you think about the most or focus on the most will appear in your life. The emotions are an incredible gift that we have to let us know what we are thinking. Now, how do you get to know whether your thoughts are positive or negative? Pay attention to your thinking. If you feel light-hearted, if you're paying attention to your emotions, your feelings, you feel light-hearted, you have positive thoughts. You're dealing with positive thoughts. But when you feel heaviness in your heart, feel heavy-hearted, it means there's negativity in your thoughts. It's a very simple way of finding it out. So you have to find out what kind of thoughts are influencing your feelings and emotions. Okay? Our feelings are a feedback mechanism. Your feelings will let you know what kind of a thoughts you're harboring. So pay attention to your feelings and immediately take charge. Your thoughts and feelings create your life. So let's look at this. It's very famous that thoughts become things. The whole concept of law of attraction is thoughts become things. Whatever you think, you will become. So thoughts are energy. Your thoughts become an idea when they go into the subconscious level, which causes feelings and emotions. These emotions are resulting into the behaviors, how you express yourself through your action. The condition, the circumstances, the environment, all are affected by your emotions. And your reaction to these emotions will actually give you the results. It will either make or break the results. Whatever we plant in our subconscious mind and nourish with repetition and emotion will one day become a reality. So whatever you are thinking and whatever you are repeating and what kind of feelings and emotions you are getting will one day become reality. So be very careful and start paying attention into what you are thinking, what you are inputting into you, what is your input into your subconscious mind. Be very careful of it, because the same output you will achieve. Now, how to get positive thoughts? I'm just going to, just touching the tip of the iceberg and just frisking through it, okay? Not in deep and detail, not in depth. So in order to get positive thoughts, you need to do two things. Get rid of negativity and expand your capability to receive positive thoughts. I may go over 5 or 10 minutes, but I think it would be worth it. Okay? So in advance, I would say sorry if I'm taking 10 minutes more. So how to get rid of negativity and how to expand your capability to receive positive thoughts. You have to prepare your soil because you're going to sow in the seeds. Okay? So remember one thing. You cannot put in positive thoughts unless and until you get rid of negative thoughts. Your negative thoughts will stop the positive thoughts from going in. This is why you are unable to reprogram your mind. The new thoughts can't get through because the old negative thoughts and beliefs are blocking them. You have to get rid of those thoughts and beliefs both. Now, how do you do it? First of all, stay away from negative people because they have a problem for every solution. If you find someone who's pulling you into negativity every now and then, who's creating issues for you from out of the blue unnecessarily, stay away from them. It is better to say, sorry, I don't want to be near you, or I don't want to continue interacting with you because your negativity is influencing me, and I don't want to be a negative thinker, as simple as that. Or simply just avoid that person. If you don't want to offend anyone, avoid them. So stay away from negative people who start everything with no, and they have a problem with every solution. When they see you, you are positive, they try to pull you down or rip you apart, get away from them. Better, because it's my life. I don't want to spoil my life because of other people. Another way of doing it, this is a full one-day program over it, practice forgiveness and set yourself free. Unless and until you forgive, you will not attain your freedom. You will not liberate yourself. Because these things will pull you down, and there are heavy chains in your legs which will not allow you to even take a step forward. And when we say about forgiveness, the first person to forgive is yourself. Forgive yourself first. Get rid of all the guilt. We all are human beings. We have made mistakes in life. We have done wrong things in life. None of us are angels, remember that. But what we need to do is forgive ourselves first. And how we can forgive ourselves first is, first, repent and forgive. Unless and until you forgive yourself, you can't forgive others. You have the right to live your life. If somebody says you're a bad person, doesn't mean that you're a bad person. So if you have any guilty conscience, if you have any guilt within you, forgive yourself first. We have good tools in this whole program which helps people to forgive themselves. The second step is to forgive others. Those people who have harmed you, those people who have caused problems for you, those people who have damaged you, caused damage to you, to your reputation, to your relationships, be strong enough, be bold enough, be big enough to forgive them. Believe me, forgiveness comes from your superconscious mind. Your superconscious mind, your unconscious mind, has God-given qualities like mercy, justice, and forgiveness. We have those elements within us. So use those elements to forgive everybody. Once you forgive everybody, you release all the negative energy. And you liberate yourself, free yourself. Unless and until you free your mind, how will you put in new thoughts and new things? So liberate yourself. This will help you to do away with maximum negativity. Free yourself, attain your freedom. The second is gratitude. The power of gratitude is immense. Instead of crying of what you don't have, instead of cribbing the whole time, think about what you have. Gratitude is a powerful process for shifting your negative energy to positive energy, bringing more in life you want. The more you are full of gratitude, the more you pay gratitude, the more you thank the people around you, the more you thank your Creator, the more happiness you will achieve. It is not the other way around, that if you achieve happiness and if you achieve success, you will be thankful. You should be thankful first. You should be full of gratitude first to achieve more happiness and more success and more positivity. Because gratitude pulls in positive vibrations and positive energy which you can't even imagine. Be grateful for what you already have, and you will attract more greatness. Practice this and see, and you will feel so good. You should feel good from within. You should feel lighter from within. The day you start feeling lighter from within, it means you have dropped your old baggage of negative thoughts and negative things. You have forgiven yourself, you have forgiven others, you are full of gratitude and thankful to whomsoever has helped you in life, and full of gratitude and thanks and grateful to your Creator for giving you whatever you have. Whatever nose I have, eyes I have, I'm immensely full of gratitude to my Creator for giving me what I have. Instead of crying over it, why my nose is so big, why it is not thin, why it is not like Aishwarya Rai. Instead of that, I say, I'm thankful and grateful to my Creator for giving me and providing me whatever I have. You will attract more goodness. Gratitude, okay? It is not happiness that brings us gratitude, it is gratitude that brings us happiness. Remember this. Practice this in your life, and believe me, your life will be full of positive things. You will be full of success. You are successful. Imagine it with all your mind that you are. Believe it with all your heart and achieve it with all your mind. You are successful. Not you're going to be successful. You are successful. Then only you will get the positive feelings which will give rise to positive emotions, which will give rise to the right vibrations, energy, and actions. The Creator of the universe is waiting to provide for you to fulfill your desires and dreams. But have you decided what you want? He's asking you every day, ask me what you want. I'm here to provide for you, to give you. There's a very famous poet. There was a very famous poet, Allama Iqbal, in Urdu. He came up with a verse. He said, I'll just say it in Urdu, then I'll translate it into English if I can. He said, खुदी को कर बुलंद इतना कि हर तकदीर से पहले खुदा भी बंदे से पूछे कि तेरी रज़ा क्या है. That's what he's asking. What you want, tell me. But we haven't decided. We ourselves don't know what we want. What I said in Urdu means that you raise yourself up to a level that before giving you or providing you with anything, your God asks you, tell me, my servant, what you want. He's asking you what you want, tell me. But we are still in that whirlpool. I don't have this, I don't have that. Look at the other person, they have so many things. Okay, I don't think so that it is written in my destiny. I don't think so I can achieve this. I don't think so I can become a manager. I will retire like this only at this level. I don't think so I can earn so much money. I don't think so I can build a big house like what the other person has. Come on, these are limited beliefs. You decide what you want, and then you see how everything falls into place. Everything works for you, not against you. With this, I would like to say thank you so much for listening to me. I hope we all will practice what we have learned and achieve a big difference in our life. Thank you.